Hey, have you noticed your legs feeling a little weaker lately? Like your thighs are shrinking, your calves feel softer, and your balance just isn't what it used to be? Well, you're definitely not alone. Something surprising might be hiding in your fruit bowl, slowly stealing your strength. And most seniors have no idea it's happening. According to the National Institutes of Health, a condition called sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle, affects 1 in every 3 Americans over 65. But get this, brand new research from 2025 just revealed that certain fruits could be playing a big role in this. Yes, fruits. These fruits can spike your blood sugar, break down collagen, and create chronic inflammation. A dangerous trio when it comes to leg strength. Just one of these factors alone can increase your fall risk by over 280%. And the worst part? The biggest culprits are likely sitting in your fridge or pantry right now. In this video, we're counting down 7 common fruits that secretly weaken leg strength, from the least harmful to the most damaging. You're definitely going to want to stick around for number 3. Studies show it not only drops calcium levels, but also triples the rate of muscle fatigue. Yes, really, all the science is cited in the description, and everything we're about to cover is backed by real data. But first, quick favor, drop a comment below and let us know. Which fruit do you eat the most these days? We read every single comment and reply with helpful tips to let you know if it's helping or hurting your leg health. All right, let's dive in. Fruit number 7, watermelon. Let's kick things off with a summer favorite that almost every senior enjoys first thing in the morning, watermelon. Now, on the surface, watermelon seems innocent enough, low in calories, hydrating and juicy. But here's the twist. It has a glycemic index of 80. That's nearly as high as white bread. This means when you eat watermelon, your blood sugar spikes and then crashes. That crash starves your muscles of consistent energy. It's like sending your legs on a roller coaster they didn't ask to ride. Watermelon also doesn't offer much in the way of muscle-protecting nutrients. It's low in magnesium, calcium, and protein, and it's packed with fructose, a type of sugar your liver has to process. Too much fructose can worsen insulin resistance and fuel inflammation, especially if you already have fatty liver, which many older adults do. Here's what the research says. A 2019 study published in Nutrients tracked over 1,000 seniors and found that high fructose, low nutrient fruits like watermelon were linked to slower walking speeds and weaker grip strength. That's a pretty clear signal. What should you do? You don't need to ban watermelon forever. Just treat it as an occasional treat, maybe 1 or 2 small cubes on a hot day. But never eat it alone on an empty stomach. Pair it with a healthy fat or protein like a few almonds or some Greek yogurt to blunt the sugar spike. Better yet, swap it out for fruits with lower sugars and more nutrients like berries or papaya. Fruit number 6, fruit juice. Next on the list might shock you, fruit juice. Even the kind labeled 100% juice, organic, or no added sugar can be quietly draining your leg strength, especially after age 60. Why? When fruit is juiced, the fiber is completely stripped away. That fiber isn't just roughage, it slows sugar absorption, helping keep blood sugar stable. Without it, you get a rapid sugar rush. And that sugar rush triggers a spike in insulin, followed by a crash. That crash leaves your muscles starving for energy, and over time, it contributes to insulin resistance and muscle breakdown. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism tracked seniors who drank juice regularly. Compared to those who ate whole fruits, the juice drinkers had 34% higher fasting blood sugar, 22% higher risk of insulin resistance, 21% faster leg muscle loss. Even homemade or cold-pressed juice can be problematic. Once you remove the fiber, your body treats the sugar the same. Like a flood, it can't slow down. What's worse, liquid sugar doesn't make you feel full. So you drink more than you should, unknowingly spiking inflammation and packing fat around your midsection, right where it hurts your quads, glutes, and calves the most. Those wobbly steps, unexplained leg fatigue, or joint stiffness, juice might be behind them. What's the solution? Skip fruit juice altogether and eat the whole fruit, peel and all if possible. Or if you need something refreshing, try infusing water with lemon, mint, cucumber, or berries. It tastes great, hydrates you, and spares your muscles the sugar attack. Fruit number 5, canned fruit in syrup. Let's talk about a pantry staple that seems innocent, but is arguably the most dangerous fruit product for seniors. Canned fruit in syrup. Yes, we're talking about peaches, pears, fruit cocktail, all soaking in that thick, sugary liquid. These are double trouble. The fruit has been peeled, cooked, and stripped of fiber, then drenched in syrup that's often made from high fructose corn syrup or refined sugars. The result? A sugar bomb that destroys collagen in your joints, accelerates muscle breakdown, and fuels inflammation in your knees, ankles, and hips. Your leg muscles are already shrinking with age, and your joints are naturally wearing down. Add in these sugar surges, and you're setting yourself up for mobility issues, cartilage loss, and muscle fatigue. A major 2020 study on senior nutrition found that those who ate canned fruit more than twice a week had a 38% higher risk of developing mobility problems. And it's not just about what's in the can. It's also what's missing. Canned fruits often lose vital nutrients like vitamin C, potassium, and folate, all essential for muscle coordination, collagen production, and healthy bones. What you're left with is soft sugar water that's doing far more harm than good. What's the better option? Go for frozen fruits with no added sugars. They retain most of their nutrients and skip the syrup entirely. Or stick with fresh, whole fruits and always read the label. If it says packed in syrup, your legs are paying the price. Fruit number 4, raisins. All right, this next one might surprise you, especially if you have been reaching for a handful of raisins as a healthy snack. But here's the truth. Raisins can be one of the worst dried fruits for leg strength in older adults. We bati, because they're essentially little sugar bombs. When grapes are dried into raisins, they lose their water and fiber, but all the sugar stays. So when you eat raisins, there's no buffer. The sugar hits your bloodstream hard and fast, just like candy would. After 60, your ability to clear glucose from your blood slows down. Your pancreas reacts slower, and your muscles become less sensitive to insulin. That sugar rush causes collagen to break down and muscle and nerve damage to begin. One study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors with frequent post-meal blood sugar spikes had significantly lower leg strength and slower walking speeds. But it doesn't end there. Raisins are also high in advanced glycation end products, AGEs, compounds that form when sugar binds to proteins like collagen. AGEs stiffen your connective tissues, reduce muscle flexibility, and increase joint inflammation, all of which raise your fall risk. Plus, many store-bought raisins are treated with vegetable oils and sulfites, which can trigger gut irritation and chronic inflammation, especially in those with autoimmune issues or sensitive digestion. This inflammation travels, yes, even to the tiny stabilizer muscles that help keep your posture and balance in check. Better alternative? If you're craving something sweet and chewy, go for a few apple slices with almond butter, or toss in some blueberries. They're lower in sugar, and high in antioxidants that protect, not damage, your muscles. That's the first 4 fruits down. And believe me, things only get more surprising from here. Fruit number 3, pineapple. All right, coming in at number 3, it was the one that often flies under the radar because of its tropical flavor and healthy reputation. Pineapple. Yes, it's sweet, juicy, and often marketed as a digestive aid thanks to an enzyme called bromelain. But when it comes to leg strength in seniors, pineapple might be doing more harm than good, especially if you eat it often. Here's the issue. Pineapple is extremely high in fructose, and unlike glucose, fructose has to be processed by your liver before your body can use it. For younger people, the liver usually handles it fine. But after 60, the liver slows down. It starts converting that excess fructose directly into fat, which builds up and can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. In fact, more than 60% of older adults with diabetes or prediabetes already have NAFLD, and eating fruits like pineapple regularly can quietly make it worse. So what does fatty liver have to do with your legs? Everything. A fatty liver leads to insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, and reduced ability to shuttle nutrients into muscle cells. That means slower recovery, weaker legs, and eventually reduced mobility. In a 2024 study published in Diabetes Care, Older adults who consumed high fructose fruits like pineapple had a 2.5x greater risk of developing lower body frailty compared to those with a more balanced glucose intake. And get this, pineapple has a glycemic index of around 60. That means it sends sugar rushing into your bloodstream at a faster rate than most berries or citrus fruits, triggering those same insulin spikes and crashes that wear down your nerves, blood vessels, and muscles. You might be thinking, but isn't bromelain anti-inflammatory? Yes, in theory, but studies show that in older adults, the effect is minimal and inconsistent, especially when pineapple is eaten in canned or juiced forms, which is how most seniors are eating it. If you love tropical fruits, try swapping in papaya. It's lower in sugar, higher in fiber, and has actually been shown to reduce inflammation in people with insulin resistance. Bottom line, pineapple might taste like a vacation, but after 60, it could quietly be draining your leg strength one juicy bite at a time. Fruit number 2, overripe mangoes. Now I know this one might hurt a little. Mangoes, the so-called king of fruits, are delicious, but if they're overripe, they can be the silent killer of your leg strength. Just 1 cup of sliced ripe mango contains over 45 grams of sugar. That's about the same as a full can of Coca-Cola. And while the sugar in mango is natural, your body still processes it the same way it processes candy. When you eat overripe mangoes, that sugar rushes into your system, insulin levels spike, and the breakdown of muscle and collagen begins. Recent studies have shown that high fructose fruits like mango accelerate a process called glycation, where sugar binds to proteins like collagen, stiffening them. That's a major problem for your joints, which need flexible collagen to absorb impact and support movement. In a 2021 study published in Frontiers in Endocrinology, seniors who regularly ate overripe, high fructose fruits saw a 32% drop in leg muscle density, a noticeable decline in walking speed, and higher rates of knee and hip pain. It doesn't stop there. Mangoes, especially when super ripe and soft, are also linked to the production of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which cause nerve inflammation, joint stiffness, and slower muscle recovery. And let's not forget, most mangoes are eaten solo, not with fiber, fat, or protein to slow digestion. That means big sugar spikes and no protection for your muscles or joints. If you still love mango, here's the workaround. Choose firm or slightly underripe mangoes. Always pair them with a healthy fat like walnuts, flax seeds, or plain Greek yogurt, and never eat them on an empty stomach. But if your legs are already feeling stiff, sore, or weak, it might be time to say goodbye to mangoes, especially the syrupy sweet ones. Your knees will thank you later. Fruit number 1, bananas. And finally, at number 1, the fruit that is the worst for leg strength after 60 is the banana. Now wait, bananas? The same snack you're told is perfect after a workout? The one they say is packed with potassium and muscle-friendly? Yes. And here's why. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at processing sugars and starches. And bananas, especially ripe bananas, have a very high glycemic load. That means the sugars in bananas, mainly glucose and fructose, are absorbed super fast, causing an almost immediate blood sugar spike. And because bananas are low in fiber, that sugar spike happens even faster. What does this mean for your muscles? Those repeated sugar spikes trigger insulin surges, which over time lead to weaker muscle fibers, reduced glucose absorption in muscle cells, fat storage around the thighs and hips. Your muscles stop recovering as quickly. Your legs feel heavier, and simple movements, like getting out of a chair or walking upstairs, start to feel like work. A 2019 study in Frontiers in Endocrinology found that seniors with high glycemic diets had significantly weaker quadriceps, poorer balance, and shorter walking endurance. Even though bananas are natural, their sugar load and lack of muscle-supporting nutrients make them a dangerous daily habit, especially if you're already feeling weakness in your legs. Plus, bananas are low in magnesium and amino acids, both of which are crucial for nerve control and muscle contraction. And here's another important warning. Many older adults have reduced kidney function, sometimes without knowing it. In these individuals, too much potassium from food sources like bananas can actually cause muscle cramps, fatigue, and slow movement. So what should you do? Opt for greener, less ripe bananas. They contain resistant starch, which helps slow down sugar absorption. Never eat bananas by themselves. Always pair with peanut butter, yogurt, or nuts. And if your legs are already weak or cramping, take a break from bananas altogether. All right, now that we've uncovered the 7 fruits that quietly steal your leg strength, here's the question. What should you do next? You don't need to give up fruit altogether. In fact, fruit can be one of the most powerful tools to support your health, if you choose wisely. The key is knowing which ones nourish your muscles and joints and which ones are secretly making things worse. So let's break this down into a simple action plan that you can follow right now to protect your lower body strength, one step at a time. Step 1, clear out the worst offenders. Take a few minutes today to check your kitchen. Go through your fridge, pantry, and freezer, and look for the following: canned fruits and syrup, bottled fruit juices, even 100% natural one. Maban tea, dried fruits like raisins, dates, or sweetened cranberries. Overripe mangoes or bananas. Pineapple, especially canned or juiced. Frozen fruit blends with added sugar. Anything you find, toss it or donate it. Don't let these silent strength stealers hang around. Your legs are too important. Step 2, choose muscle-friendly fruits. Once you've cleared the sugar bombs, it's time to restock with fruits that support your muscles and joints. Here are some senior-friendly options to look for. Blueberries, packed with antioxidants, low in sugar. Papaya, tropical, anti-inflammatory, high in fiber. Avocados. Yes, they're technically fruit. Full of healthy fats and magnesium. Cherries, fresh or frozen, help reduce joint pain and inflammation. Green apples, lower sugar than red apples, high in fiber. Citrus fruits, oranges, grapefruit. Rich in vitamin C, helps with collagen production. Kiwi, surprisingly high in potassium and vitamin C, but with less sugar. And remember, whole fruits are always better than juice. Keep the fiber, chew your fruit, and always pair it with a fat or protein to avoid blood sugar spikes. Example, have your apple slices with almond butter or pair blueberries with plain Greek yogurt. Step 3, watch out for timing and quantity. Even with healthy fruits, timing matters, especially after 60. Don't eat fruit alone on an empty stomach. Avoid eating fruit late at night when your metabolism is slower. Stick to 1 or 2 servings a day, not 5 or 6. Moderation is your friend here. You're not giving up fruit. You're just getting smarter about how you eat it. Step 4, support your muscles with more than just fruit. Fruits are only one part of the picture. If you want stronger legs, also make sure to get 20-30 grams of protein per meal. Strength train your legs 2 to 3 times a week. Even body weight squats or heel raises help. Stay hydrated. Even mild dehydration reduces muscle function. Get magnesium and vitamin D. They support muscle contraction and nerve function. If you're already eating well and exercising, but still feel your legs aren't keeping up, your fruit habits could be the hidden culprit. Now you know better. And when you know better, you do better. Final thoughts. Why this matters. Look, you might think weak legs are just a part of aging, but that's not true. In many cases, they're the result of choices we didn't even realize we were making, like the fruit we snack on every day. The good news? This is something you can control. Making a few smart switches today could protect your balanced walking speed, joint health independence. That's the ultimate goal, isn't it? To stay mobile, active, and in control of your life. So let's stop the slow collapse of our legs. Starting with the fruit bowl. Quick recap, the 7 fruits to limit. After 60 bananas, high sugar load, low in muscle-supporting nutrients. Overripe mangoes, sugar spike plus collagen damage. Pineapple, high in fructose, linked to fatty liver and leg frailty. Raisins, concentrated sugar, no fiber, packed with ages. Canned fruit and syrup. Syrup equals inflammation and collagen loss. Fruit juice. Even natural ones are liquid sugar. Watermelon. High glycemic index, low nutrient density for muscle. Now that you know which ones are the sneaky troublemakers, you can finally start choosing fruits that support your legs, not sabotage them. We want to hear from you, and now it's your turn. Drop a comment below and tell us, Which of these fruits surprised you the most? Which one are you cutting out of your diet today? We read every single comment, and we're here to give you guidance that's backed by real science, not hype. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss out on videos that help you take control of your health. Naturally, because your legs matter. Your freedom matters. You matter. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, you're stronger than you think. We'll see you in the next video.